Hey guys, it's Dude49 and I'm playing some Battlefield Hardline, and yes, there are dino masks in Battlefield. So yes, there are dino masks in Battlefield Hardline, and rumor has it you could even press E or a hotkey that you can bind to it, and you could make the damn thing roar at an enemy. Rather than making a call out, you just end up roaring at the enemy, which is a pretty cool thing that they added into the game. It's a little fun thing that I like. But there's also that's for the cops. Now for the criminals, there's a wolf mask. Look at that guy. He's got a wolf mask. You can equip that. Now you'd obviously have to unlock that after a certain amount of cash that you make or certain achievements that you do. But in this game mode, we are playing a game of Heist in a different map, and this is actually pretty cool because personally to me, I like Heist a lot, and I want to know what you guys think of Heist. You guys got to experience it in the beta, so I'm curious about what you guys think about Heist. Now to me, I like the fact that they made it so that it's like Obliteration and Rush combined, because you got to go to the objective, you got to unlock it. It's kind of like Payday at the same time, because you got to go to the objective, you got to first unlock the vaults, you got to grab the loot, and then you got to go to the next objective, which is to helicopter or a getaway point. Now for the cops, they obviously have to stop you, which I think was cool, because for me in Payday, I didn't like the fact that the cops were always just bots and you just have to keep fighting the same thing over and over again. And that's why to me I feel like Payday didn't have a long life, but I feel like Hardline will have that long life it's gonna get, because it not only does it have the Battlefield aspect like you see in Battlefield 4, but it also has that different type of Payday play to it in Heist, in the sense that now you could also play as the cops. So the game mode is always changing, and not only that, the getaway point is not always the same location, it's always a different location, and there's always different vehicles you can use, different attachments, different things you can equip and use. So to me, I really like Battlefield Hardline because it really changes things up and makes things a lot more fun. Now the other thing is, I want to point this out, and I really mean this, I was a big fan of Battlefield Bad Company 2. I don't know about you guys, but I loved Bad Company 2, and I really wanted something like that. And when I was at EA San Francisco, I let them know that I really loved Bad Company 2, and they even replied saying they loved it as much as I did, and they're actually building a game somewhat similar to it. So if you guys actually played Hardline, you would actually get a feel similar to that of Bad Company 2, but actually improved, and it's a cop against criminal type of gameplay. Now with that said, that means this game is going to be incredible. And to be honest with you guys, all of you would have to agree on this. I'm pretty sure most of you are going to agree on this. This has got to be, from the past gameplays we've played with the betas, Battlefield Hardline beta was probably the best beta we've played yet for any Hardline game or any Battlefield game that's come out. So for that being said, being the best beta yet, that means that they don't even have to do that much more when the game actually comes out, because after every game that's come out from DICE or any Battlefield title that's ever come out, there's always been a patch after the game's been released. Well, Battlefield Hardline already feels like a final release in the beta. They don't even have to do that much more when it's finally released. And I want to also point this out, they're very focused on the competitive scene for Battlefield Hardline, which means they are really looking for your feedback, and there's even going to be a Battlefield Hardline CTE to help improve the game even more. So they are looking for feedback to make it an even more competitive type of game and an even more fun game, and it already is really freaking fun as it is. But even after everything I've said, I still want to know what you guys think of Battlefield Hardline. Now I know I've heard a lot of people saying I don't like it, this and that. Now what do you not like? I don't want to hear just the little chatter of meow 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 meow, you know, like me, it's a shitty game. I'd rather hear like constructive feedback to know what you guys don't like, because that's the only way they can actually make a game better, is if you guys actually say what do you not like and how do you want it to be better. And that's the only way a game can actually be better, is with that constructive feedback. So if you guys provide that, letting them know, I think you could get some things done. Now aside from that, I think one of the things I didn't like about Battlefield 4 was the fact that there were so many freaking weapons and unlocks. There was just way too many. You had no idea what to use and when to use it. Literally, that's what I was experiencing playing Battlefield 4. Just too many weapons, too much to deal with. I mean, it's like with anything, right? Too much of a good thing is bad for you. Well, too many weapons, it is great, but it's just, you didn't know which one to use at what location at what time, so you just got overwhelmed by it all. But anyway, in Battlefield Hardline, there's not that many weapons, and I'm pretty sure with future DLCs or something, there's going to be more weapons brought in, and we didn't get to see that many weapons in the beta. There's going to be more when the game comes out, but not as much as Battlefield 4. But anyway, that sums it up. I will see you guys later.